Are we ready to continue? How's my personal growth girl doing today? All right. Well, I am so excited. Can everybody hear me? Yes. I hear somebody talking over me. I can't hear myself. Can everybody hear me now? I am so excited, so I just need everybody's attention for just a couple of seconds because the time has finally come. You guys know how excited I am. I have been waiting for almost a month now since we have started planning this. It is such an honor and a privilege for those of you who have not met or don't know Jessica Grace. I am so excited. She is so phenomenal. To be able to be in the same room with her just gives me goosebumps. Yeah. So I do not want to take any more time because she has some awesome information. So I am going to present to you all the way from Memphis, Tennessee, Jessica Grace. Crazy. Can we give Coach Pam a hand? We can do better than that. Let's give her a Coach Pam because she is an amazing woman. You know, ever been connected to someone and their ways, their energy, their personality, it just rubs you, and when it rubs you, it makes you want to do better? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been connected? Or they rub you and you find yourself a little worse than when you first met them, right? So it is so good to have people in our lives who, when we meet them, their influence on us just makes us better. And that's what Coach Pam is. She is all about making everyone that she comes in contact with, making them better. And I just really wanted to highlight that because I'll give you a little example. So Coach Pam is all about functionality, right? She's like, okay, time, what time is it? We're gonna be here by this time. And so I flew in yesterday, y'all. I had to be at the airport at 5 a.m. in Memphis. So I'm already like totally on a whole other time zone, 2 hours ahead and everything. So I flew in, and she told me, she said, okay, so as soon as you get off the airport, we're gonna go straight to the venue and we're gonna get everything organized and what? And I was like, okay, very relaxed. But I admire that about Coach Pam. So you want to have the type of people in your life who can just kind of polish those little edges that may be a little rough, maybe a little pointy, and you can take that on with you for the rest of your life. And I love that about her. So I just wanted to take a moment to celebrate her for being such an amazing woman and being true to her call when it comes to personal growth. Because all of us have a call, we all have a purpose, we all have an assignment, we all have something that we're doing, right? But not all the time are we really true to it, right? So you can talk all day about, I'm natural, team natural, I'm going natural. And when you get home, you slapping them firm and relaxed, trying to lay them edges. You know. So we have to be so grateful for the people who are really being true to the call and the purpose that they have. So I wanted to take a moment just to commend Coach Pam on living everything that she teaches, everything that she puts out there online, on social media, and even in her classes. It's just a blessing. I mean, I have one more example, if you don't mind. So I've also been saying, oh my goodness, I just want to start working out, just to kind of have a routine of self-care and working out, right? And I said, I really want to do this. I'm saying this to myself, forever. And I get here, and we're in Office Depot trying to get some last minute items for our display table. Have y'all seen the movie Get Out, by the way?
Yeah.
So they were like that the man that was outside and kind of like ran real fast.
Yeah.
Biting. Okay. So I'm shopping, and all of a sudden, I was like, what is this? She's my cousin. I was like, cousin, you good? She's like, yeah, I'm just getting my steps. Cousin Bobby and I, her husband, we're relaxing, right? We got our feet propped up. We chilling, watching the game. All of a sudden, all around the house. Hey, cousin Bobby looks at me like, weird. I was like, wait, no, we gotta know this. She hit the steps at the house. Then this morning, she was at it again, but this time she was praying and walking. And I was like, let's God. So again, I just wanted to commend her for being an amazing woman. I approached Coach Pam maybe a month ago, and I told her I have a tendency to reach out to clients and friends and family. I'm doing a speaking tour, and I would love it if you would like to partner with me for this event. I said, I'm doing this tour and I'm connecting with other businesses and organizations, and I think you would be perfect for this. I said, this is going to be great exposure for your brand, because she's one of my clients. So I said, this is a great exposure opportunity for your brand. This would be absolutely awesome. I said, we can get vendors. It'll be great for everybody. She's like, okay. She processed it, and then she got that peace in her spirit, and she was like, okay. And then from there, when I tell you, we did this in a month. She was like, okay, so I said, all you gotta do, I said, I'm gonna take care of all the marketing. My agency, we're gonna do all the marketing. We're gonna do the digital marketing online. I'll send you the flyer. All you gotta do is pass it out, tell your friends, find the venue. And I said, and we can all pitch in and make it happen. And she said, okay, and we did this. Yeah. We had some people, even for me, when it came to the speaking tour, and I'm already getting into my keynote, so I want you to just take what you need and grab it. But even when it came to my tour, there were people in my life who were like, so you're going on tour? Like, and then someone's like, so what group are you with? I'm like, no, I'm not singing this time. I'm speaking. I sing too, but still, when you think of tour, the very first type of tour, of course, were music tours. So everybody was like, oh, okay, you're going to do a speaking tour? Okay. I was like, yeah, because I'm tired of sitting behind this computer building your website. I need to get out there. People need to see who I am. I want to make new friends and get myself out there and come out of these four walls, right? So I came up with a speaking tour. And when I approached Coach Pam and other people who have connected with me about this tour, for the most part, it was just yes. Some people didn't understand, but for the most part, the favor was there, and it was just yes. And so that's what I want to tell you today. I want to challenge you to go for it. I really want to challenge you to go for it. You have so many gifts, so many ideas, so many talents, so many things on the inside of you that you have totally neglected. So many ideas that you put on the shelf, even ideas when you were a child, 5 years old, and you saw that big shiny object, and you said, oh, one day, And then you grow up and you go through life, and that one day has faded away and has said it's on the shelf and it's collecting dust. So I want you to take a second and I want you to think about, what have you been putting off? What have you been neglecting? I mean, I could really, for those of you who are, churchgoers, take text on this like in 5 talents. Which one? What's happening with the talent? But seriously, what have you been putting off?
Yes, keep saying.
Oh, she's looking at you.
Yes, sorry.
I'm asking you this because I need you to know that the answers to your prayers, the answers to your family members' prayers, the answers to this world is in you.
Right, good. Right.
It's in you. It's in you. Like, Lord, bless me with some money. Bless me with this. Oh, I just need that. I need an open door. You better use that greatness in you and create a door. All right, now. Create an opportunity for yourself. Make a move for yourself. Oh, I just need some money. If you would operate that business, put yourself out there, you could have some money. You really could. But so many times, what do? We allow ourselves to wallow in limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
Limiting beliefs. I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have this, I don't have that. Who cares about me? Who's gonna come? Who's gonna support me? Who's gonna be a part of it? Will they believe in me? Am I, all these limiting beliefs that are just like floating around, totally made up in your head. And you're walking past people every day who are thirsty for the business, for the gift, for the talent that you have. But because of yourself. Come on, say self.
Self.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Self.
Self.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Self.
Self.
Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way.
Ain't nobody got time for this. Right? So that's what we have to do sometimes because we're human. We live in this body, we're flesh. And so sometimes, stuff is like rising up, like, girl, you better sit down today, put on that makeup and that, all this. Right? Everybody looking at you. No, everybody looking at me. Everybody looking at you. Whatever you have to do to pump yourself up, come on, say it's time to gas myself up. I'm about to be gassed up. Because it's that time. Another thing that I want to tell you is it doesn't take all day, it doesn't take all year, it doesn't take forever, it doesn't take 20 years, it doesn't take 50 years, it doesn't take after retirement, before retirement, before college, after college. The time is now. You can move forward and go for the dream in your heart.
Yeah.
This event, vendors, speakers, people have never met that only saw the advertisement online. There were ladies that came to me, and I'm just flabbergasted myself. I know that I have talents and skills, but I'm just like, y'all really came, from online. Never met me, don't know any of us, and you came out. So that's what I'm trying to say. Being limited. What if I would have said to myself, oh, they don't know me. They don't know, what I do. And they may not be interested. They don't know who they're going to meet. No time for limiting beliefs. The time is now. And I just believe that when we step out and when we decide to move forward and pursue our purpose, there is like a world of grace and acceleration that just hovers us and pushes us and just agrees with us. And it's like, hey, you're going, I'm going.
Yes, yes.
But you have to know that. You have to believe that. You have to walk in that. You got to tell yourself, everything I need is backing me up.
Oh!
Everything I need is backing me up. When I walk to these double doors, they're open.
Yes,
You know, when I call this person, they're in. And whatever they have to say, if it's not in agreement with where I'm headed, that's okay. There's another number right on my list. And I'm fully prepared for where I'm headed. Fully prepared. Fully prepared. So what's holding you back? What is it? Like realistically. Let's get specific. Time management. Holding on to that. I'm an introvert. You ain't no introvert. You out here. You go to the grocery store. You go to the doctor's office. You are not an introvert. You're fine. Identify those things. And can I just pause and allow you to write them down? If you have a piece of paper or just take a mental note. What's been holding you back? I don't want to go live on social media because my hair isn't done. But if you get up in the morning, like my husband tells me, get up and get dressed, even though you work from home, get dressed and be together. And when it's time to go live, get ready if you feel the unction to go live. So you gotta be fully prepared. Just do it. So identify those mountains. Identify those mountains that have been holding you back. And like I said, you got to get angry with that mountain. Because that mountain, you got this mountain of just limitations in your mind. And then all this money on the other side of the road. And the mountain like, and the money is like, hey, just speak to it, it's going to move. Just speak to that mountain, it's going to move out of the way. And you're just like, oh, like the whole time, I'm coming. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I ain't got time. I do not have time. So identify the mountain that's keeping you from becoming the person that you want to be. If you want to start a business, start the business. If you want to be a better spouse, be a better spouse. If you want to be a better mentor, be a better mentor. If you want to be a better person in serving in your community, be a better person serving in your community. Do what it takes to become who you want to become. Limitations, they are an excuse and a means of laziness. Limitations are an excuse. Are an excuse and a means of laziness. So when you tell yourself, I don't have enough money, or I don't know how to do this. You tell yourself, I don't have enough money. Well, What are you doing with the money that you have? How much are you sowing into your business? How much are you putting into your goal, your dream? Are you going to the nail shop?
Nope.
You buy, you know. Okay, what do you spend your money? Because evidently, if you're saying you don't have money, your money is just not going to your desired goal, your dream. Well, I just don't look the way I want to look. Well, find out how you want to look and start looking like that. Okay. Well, accept yourself and love yourself and move forward. Stop being lazy. Come on. Get mad. So, we've identified the challenges that are holding us back. It's all wrapped up in laziness. It's all because it looks like work. It does. And it's like, one day, I'm proud. One of these days, I'm gonna be that person, but not today. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like work. So we decide to go the other way. But you are the answer that you've been praying for. You are. You are. So what steps can you take today that will move you closer to the dream that you have had in your heart? Who's going to be that bold person to confess today? Come on. Not everybody at once. I want you to verbally speak it.
What I'm going to do is go to bed at a decent time
Yes.
tonight,
Me too.
so I can be well rested,
Yes.
and I can be and I can move forward, get my butt up early, because on the East Coast, they are hours ahead of us. So I can't be up till 2 o'clock in the morning and get up at 8.
That's right.
I should be up at 6, so I can be rolling with my people on the East Coast. That's what I'm saying.
She's gonna get up. So if you know her, you call her, you text her, you know, you hold her accountable to going to bed and waking up on time. All right?
Something that I've been afraid to do is actually market myself and market my services out there when I coach. And I also have 3 books that I've published. But I don't have my laziness, my limitation is that I don't have the time to create marketing materials or some sort of promotion or ad to actually promote my services and products out there. And part of it is because, you know, to your point, you weren't sure people would come today, they didn't know you, things like that. I don't necessarily believe that, you know, people are going to buy from me, be interested in me, believe in what I have to offer as a life coach, because I am not well known, or, you know, I don't have thousands of people on Instagram following me, that sort of thing. So I'm in the beginning stages of all of that stuff. But it's just apparent that it's like, if I don't sit down, calendar that kind of, my marketing coach even paid me to do that. Like, I paid a marketing coach to tell me, sit down and make a calendar. You know? And I'm like, yes, I will. And how I not know it. But it's part of coming to events like this and talking about who I am and what I have to offer, but it's also like, have a consistent, dedicated effort. Schedule that time to create the ad, create the content that does go out to get the exposure that I need, to buy, for people to gain trust in my brand, and then eventually become customers.
Right. I love it. So today, repeat after me.
Okay.
Today, I'm moving forward.
I'm moving
I'm
forward.
not stopping.
I'm not stopping.
I'm not looking
And
back.
I'm not looking
And I don't care what they think.
back. I don't care what they think.
Because they need me.
Because they need
Yes.
This world Garth Murdoch, he says, we are the answers to someone else's problem.
Yes.
We're problem solvers. So it's up to us to know who we are and act on who we are. Everyone's not, I didn't know there were so many life coaches in the room. I'm a certified life coach. I went through the training. I love what I've been through. I love the fact that I went through the training. There are other life coaches in here. But every person who needs a life coach is not going to really be able to work with every life coach. So it's not about, the whole world doesn't want to be my customer. No. It's about you being prepared for who wants to be your customer.
Right.
Who wants to be your client. Who you fit well with. Intimidation, low self-esteem, low confidence are the things that keep us from receiving the people who really want to work with us.
Okay, I know it's your stage, I have to say something. Okay, so I've been RN for over 20 years. I'm only going to say that. Now, over the years, what's happened, people really are not well. So we need all the life coaches because we have a rise in so many people needing sedatives and all kinds of other drugs just to function on a daily basis. So people need someone just to come and speak positively to them so they can get up every day and do the things that they're created to do. So yes, ma'am, you're needed over there. She's needed, and everybody in this room. That's right. That's right. Anyone else want to affirm what you are going to do today to push you closer to your dream?
So I don't like to complain. And I found myself over the past year complaining about organizations that are meant to help businesses not doing what I need them to do. So instead of complaining, I grab other people that have skill sets that I do not have so we can create what I need as a business owner and what they need as a business owner. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here with someone who has a skill set that I don't have, much more bubbly, and a great speaker, but we're creating something that's needed. And I know that because I've been complaining about it. I don't want to complain about anything anymore. If I can create it, I want to create it. If I can uplift someone to do something that's needed, I want to be that person to do it. And being in a group of people looking to better themselves is part of that journey, part of understanding where I am and how I fit in, how I need to connect with other people so that we can uplift each other and grow, because we're all in it together, whether we have seen each other before or not. And your success is my success.
That's right.
And that's why I'm here.
That's right. So true.
So I'm also a certified life coach. I've lived here in Arizona since April. I moved from Alaska. I was sold and I don't go anywhere. And I realized that not going anywhere is not allowing me people.
Right.
Nope, I'm showing up.
That's right.
But what I'm going to do is I'm no longer going to live by someone else's rules.
Right.
I'm going to defy gravity. And I'm going to make sure that I rewrite my narrative so that I no longer live by the conditions and circumstances that were placed upon me. So that is what I am doing.
That's good. I love it.
Okay, so, no, I'm not. I like encourage them in a different way. However, I know like all of this is like right on time because even earlier this week, I started thinking about what I needed to do differently, and time management was a big piece because I saw where I was wasting a lot of time that I could be using to invest in my business or invest in those other things that are important. So, and just kind of keeping the main thing. So that's actually what my plan was. I already started writing it out, and my goal was actually, I'm gonna start Monday, December 2nd, like let me just make it through these holidays and let me go ahead and get all my relaxing out of my system because starting Monday, I'm hitting the ground running. So,
That's
and
right.
making sure that there's no time wasted.
Yes,
So,
no time wasted. Go ahead.
I'm an encourager, and of course, I'm not a personal growth person, but one thing that really blessed me is when, as you were sharing the truth and how we are to be true with ourselves, is I was thinking about the scripture in Galatians 4:16, where it says, "Have I now become your enemy by telling you the truth?"
Amen.
Right.
Wow.
So I want to say, women, because I am an encourager, is that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us.
yes.
You know, and that iron sharpens iron. So we must encourage each other as women, as people, because that's what builds us up. So I just want to share that and thank you for all of our, personal coaches, personal coaches, and we appreciate you. So,
Love it.
yeah.
I love it. Hello, hello.
So, God had already prepared me for this, okay? Obviously, you know how this works.
Yes, yes.
And so that's why I can kind of stay in my seat, but I felt your run, okay? This has been everything that personally I need, and obviously I'm not the only one, but the feeling of, and speaking back, like I can remember the things that I decided to do, like being a psychologist, wanting to help people and all that, but not understanding the full responsibility of that. And as I grew, I understand psychology is boring for me. I don't really want to sit behind the desk and listen to people. I like being out and doing this. To be as a man, I disregard that because that's not it. But God has still been pulling me to do other things, which is how I ended up becoming a life coach with the help of my dear bully. And so, I'm a good bully. Yeah, yes. And so, but it's really a major feeling of inadequacy, because of, and I'm very self-aware when it comes to the trauma that happened as a kid, the things my mother said to me, the different ways that the enemy will affirm that, different things that I feel, about myself, because we can blame the enemy for a lot of things, but truly it's the things that we're also saying to ourselves, and that we are responsible for. So with that, Joyce Meyer says, think about what you're thinking about. And the more you do that, the more you realize that it's not all good, right? And then I have children, and if I speak to them, what are my thoughts before I speak to them? And that creates doubt. And when it comes to my business, instead of before people, feeling like a fraud, because I'm still struggling, right? But I know that we're never going to be perfect, right? So stepping up and stepping out and stepping into what God called me to do, because He does it anyway, right? So at the grocery store, it doesn't matter where I am. So I can not step up, right? But He's still going to use me anyhow. So when I'm in the grocery store for 45 minutes helping somebody get healed, it's still the same process. So,
Right.
So I am, one of my main goals, which I have several because He's really been working on this, and I'm working with me on this, is doing just that. Stepping out and saying it. Because people don't know, right? Because I've done a lot of things, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to say something else, But it's truthfully because I've been running for what He's called me to. Wow. So I spent, I'm 38 years old. When I was 19, I started working in behavioral health for 6 years. I ran from that. A few months ago, right back in. And, well, actually about a year ago, right back in. And I walked out of this last job I received, pray to God, and right on the cement, it's like He showed me, like, this is where you were running. He literally sent me right back. And I'm like, I'm done, fine, do what you want. And then, as soon as you say yes, though, as soon as we say yes, and it's like, then we start thinking, but how, just yes, right? And God will put people in your life that will grab you by your hair, you just said, yes, okay, right? So, I just learned, her and I have known each other for long. But I have friends who've been around me for all my life, you know what I mean? And it's stepping outside of your comfort zone and really being willing to go. And that's just it.
I love it. So you understand what's been holding you back. You have identified those limitations that have been holding you back, and now you know what you have to do to move forward. And just in case you haven't completely settled yet to say, well, what is it? I challenge you tonight November 30th, so you can have one more day. I'm gonna give you the rest of this day. December 1st is on, and that's tomorrow. So I challenge you tonight to really identify what you need to do to move forward. And be gentle with yourself. It could be, okay, just make that phone call. Okay, just write that calendar. It's gonna be, oh, I don't even know how to do boxes. I just don't, how do I do, It's gonna be work. But just challenge yourself. One thing a day to move you closer to where you're trying to go. You owe that to yourself. Self is looking at you and like, come on, what are you gonna do with me? And you're looking at self like, I don't know, I don't feel like anything right now. So don't let yourself down. Yes.
So, I guess, but that weighs on me so much because I have kids, right? And the legacy, I always think, finances, well, all of that, but legacy is leading by example. And every time you said that, it's like, me putting on me because what if, right? Like, what if I give everything I have and I fail? Like, my kids, are watching that, right? But these are the limiting, right, things. But at the same time, you're also watching me give up every day. But it's still such a weight that, and literally as you're saying it, it's like short of breath.
Wow. Well, yeah, you've got to totally surrender and trust. Because when you're trying to do it on your own, you're doing it in your strength, but it's not in your strength. It's in God's strength. So if you release the need for control and the need for, okay, who am I? No. Okay. Just do what you can do. But you have to move forward. You have to move forward. But when we are trying to do it in our own strength, you're gonna be a nervous wreck. Because you can't do it in your own strength. You have to totally lean into God.
I think that's something that is helpful to remember is when God gives you a purpose for your life, He doesn't write Himself out of it.
That's
Right? He doesn't say, okay, here's what I want you to do in the world. Okay, good luck. Bye. He literally writes Himself into every step you have to do to obey the assignment, to complete the assignment and obey the call.
Yes.
And I think the hardest thing is the actual like giving into the obedience. But with obedience comes blessing. And something that, so I'm part of a movement called the Fearless Storytellers Movement, and we have this grand vision of we're gonna be $1 billion brand. But we're never gonna, even though we're just starting, we're never gonna be afraid of not having the money to do the work that we're called to do. Because we believe that when we chase this purpose, provision will chase us.
Yes.
That's good.
And so but provision doesn't have to be just financial. It can be like literally, my God shall supply everything that I need according to His riches and glory. Right? So if it's not just money, it's not just time, it is the discipline. It is the actual sitting down for 10 minutes a day or 10 minutes one day a week to work on your legacy. It is the focus that you might need. It is the courage you might need to stop running away from something. Whatever it is that you need, He has that provision because He knows if He qualified you to do it, He knows what you need.
Right.
And so I think that's something, even for myself, that I have to remember because we all have this innate human desire to control and to want to execute and implement according to what we see. That's not necessarily how God needs you to actually move forward. And so it's like, okay, take me out of it and put in what He actually intends for you to do and the impact that He intends you that actually intends you to have. I love that quote, Pam, from John Maxwell about having significance in order to be able to add value to others. Then once you realize that your life, your assignment, your calling is actually not about you, never has been, never will be, and you realize that he truly does design all of us to be connected to each other, you will actually begin to see the significance you're meant to have in this world and the piece of you that you're supposed to leave in somebody else's life.
And I just want to jump in here really quick, because I want to put a different twist on it. It's really cool, okay? Have a seat here. What you guys don't know, I'm gonna tell you a secret about Jessica here, okay? One of Jessica's desires is, and one of my desires is that we are going to have a TV show. And so as I'm sitting here watching you guys talk to her, I'm visioning her on this TV show. So that's why I had her to sit here. But I also wanted to say to those who don't feel like you're in this alone. She said, what are you going to do? Don't feel like you're in it alone, because you're not. You don't have to have all of the answers, because I went for years. And I have Elaine here, I have Sandra James here, I have Rita here, who can attest to this. I am a born encourager. I knew that was my destiny from a teenager. I did not think I had the confidence and the boldness to become a life coach. I would call them any given time, crying my eyes out. Everybody else is walking in their purpose. Everybody else knows what they're supposed to do. Why can't I walk in my purpose? And they all saw my purpose. I didn't see it. Yeah. They all see the confidence in me, but I didn't see it. They think that I was doing it every day when I didn't see it. So don't feel like you're out here by yourself because of who you call your bully here. That's your vision, because she is helping you walk out your vision, because she sees something in you that you don't see yet. So you are accountable to listen to whatever she's telling you, because she's telling you the right thing.
Thank you. I'm only standing up because of the camera angle. That's okay. But I just want to say that life is a journey.
Yes.
We're not trying to get to a specific destination of fame and fortune, but we are here to enjoy this gift of life. So don't put that much pressure on yourself. Oh, I gotta have this, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do this. It's a journey, and it is a journey that was intended for us to enjoy. So every day when you wake up, it's an adventure. So you set your plans, you set your intentions for the day, and then you move forward in that list. And if something doesn't go as planned, or if you don't have the energy that you anticipated and you can't push yourself through it, it's a process. It's a process. So be good to yourself. Let me give you this goal setting strategy that I wrote in one of my books entitled Focus on the Dream. It's a planner. And this is what helps me. So I identify one goal a month. One goal a month. It could be, yours could be starting a business. Yours could be growing your business to 2 more clients, whatever you feel, right? And then every week, I have 3 tasks to support that goal. So if yours is, starting a business, one of your first tasks for that week could be, okay, I'm going to research this business idea that I have. I'm going to see what I want to do with this business and how, who else has done it. I'm going to do some research, some market research. Your second task for that first week could be, okay, I'm going to see if I can connect with the business association, the small business association, right? And actually see how they can support me in growing my business or starting this business. And your third task for that first week could be looking into some branding ideas. Okay, what kind of colors do I want? What kind of logo do I want? Kind of looking into that. And then so you work on those 3 things. And then the next week, if you didn't finish, completely, because some things take time, then put those 3 things on your list for the next week as well. But if you did finish, identify 3 more tasks towards that main goal for the month. So that's the strategy that I use, God gave me, and I put it in my planner entitled Focus on the Dream. You can order a planner from me today if you want to, or you can just take that principle and apply it in your journal, what have you. I also have some other books that I've written. Now, who's staying for the master class today? Okay. And we have some other people who are coming as well. So if you want to, the master class is from 2 to 4 p.m. I'm doing a branding and master class. It is free of charge. If you want to sow a seed, you can. We'll have some donation options. But anyway, it is a free event. The master class is right in here from 2 to 4, and I'll be giving nuggets on branding and marketing your business. And then we have a second session, and I'm sure Coach Pam will give information on that as well, where we're just going to do a part 2 of this, and same content, because we'll have some newcomers, but maybe we'll get to dive into some other things. But I wanted to share just one more thing. I want to just inspire you a little bit more. This lady named Tara McMullen is the founder and CEO of What Works. And she is an entrepreneur, podcast host, and community builder. She is one of the most successful business instructors in Creative Live. And she has successfully gone from selling her services to packaging them into digital products for her clients. She has been named one of the top 24 female podcast hosts for business owners and entrepreneurs. Her website was named one of the 10 sites every entrepreneur should bookmark by the Muse, and she is a top money life instructor on Creative Live. Her name is Tara McMullen. And then there's another lady who has done something absolutely amazing, and her name is Sandy Steen. She is the founder of Finders Key Purse. She was an airline stewardess who invented accessorized key clasps to help women avoid losing their keys in their purse. She called the product Finders Key Purse. Within 4 months of launching the product, can you say 4 months?
4 months.
Okay,
Wow.
I had to pause right there. Steen's company reached 1 million in sales. And at the 8-month mark, over 1 million units were sold. As of 2018, the company has sold 11 million Finders Key Purses, and it is worth approximately $25 million. In 2005, the first year of their operations, they sold 1 million Key Finders purses. I won't read the rest, I'll wait till later. But it doesn't take a whole lot. I have other achievers on here who, normal everyday people, just got in the garage and started making something. So you can do it. You can go for your dreams. You can achieve your dreams. There's still time. There's still time in 2019. You have 30 days to act now and to move forward and prepare yourself for the 2020 that you desire. I appreciate you guys so much for your time. I would definitely ask you all, if you will, please support the vendors here today, as well as Coach Pam, who hosted this event. I mean, refreshments, everything, the venue. She hosted this event, put it together, so if you're not going to purchase a product from her table, leave a donation. I got a bag of donations on it. So support her, support all the vendors, but definitely say thank you to Coach Pam for this. And of course, I would love for you to patronize my table as well. Thank you all so much.
Isn't she awesome? Don't you love her? I've had so many people to ask me, man, how did you get so far so quick? You cannot hire Jessica Grace and not do no work and go somewhere really quick.
because that's what she does. She will not let you have no, to her say it's laziness. No, I don't care how much I say I'm scared, she just do it scared. So I just do it